Hello, friends, and welcome to Some Creative Ink. I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and from Central New York with Create with Nancy, and I welcome you to my live here. So if you're come on in and say hello, it's I have a fun, simple and easy project to share with you today. You're gonna love it. It's simple stamping, and I really needed this simple and easy card to share with you all today. So I'm just kind of like organizing my desk a little bit here. It's a fun day here today. It's my birthday, so I've been celebrating with friends who have been stopping by, and so it's been a great day. So come on in and say hello. Let me know you're here, and I was really trying hard to be on time. But that's how it rolls here, right? Okay, so again, I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I welcome you to my live. If you're new to my channel, make sure you let me know where you're from. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so the next time I go live, you will catch it. And I'm going to just double check because there was issues with YouTube on Friday, so just want to check to make sure that we are streaming okay here and that I can find you. Hey, Bev. Okay, I know we're live on Facebook, and hopefully we're live on YouTube too. So, okay, so all right, now you're all rolling in. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, it's been a great birthday so far. I've got some cards, birthday cards to share with you today as well. So maybe we will start with that. Or maybe I'll do it at the end. I'll give everybody a chance to get on here and get started. Okay, so I couldn't believe it. Woke up to snow on the ground this morning. Wow. I can't think of the last time it snowed on November 1st. But we've always geared when we used to have a camp, we always made sure we were out of camp and closed up by Halloween. Because after that, it usually snowed. So, but I think it's been a while since it snowed on my birthday. So, but it's been the snow's been a really pleasant surprise. So, okay, hi Sharon. Okay, let's get to my desktop here, and hopefully I'm organized enough today. So we're gonna use, I'm gearing back to this punch bundle. It's the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch Bundle, and it's this fabulous punch here. We're going to use that today, and I love the different greetings in this. There's sympathy and just kind of like thinking of you, sending you lots of love and hugs, and that could even go for birthday. I hope your day is filled with joy. We've got wedding in there, birthday, let's eat cake. Haven't had any cake yet today. I'm really trying to be good because I don't know, I haven't really shared this too publicly, but I've been on a health journey, and so I've been really trying to watch what I eat so I can get down to a more healthy weight. So so I'm trying to be good, but oh well, I guess it's your birthday just once a year, right? So hi Carol, welcome. So we are going to use this and this punch bundle. I love it. Now, where do you find this? Because this bundle is not in any catalog. You're going to find this in the online exclusives. Or is it or you know what? It's an early release from the mini catalog that you can find online. That's what it is. I get so confused. But either way, you're going to find it in the online store currently if you haven't gotten this yet. It's fabulous. This punch is kind of fabulous, and the card is going to be geared around this punch. So we're going to have a simple and easy card today. Look at all these fun shapes that I have punched out already with that beautiful autumn designer paper. All about autumn. It is, I didn't look to see, but I know it was back in stock. I don't think it's sold out again. Hopefully they've ordered a lot this time, and so everybody will get what they want. But let's just take a quick peek at this. we're going to use the side that has all this beautiful copper on it with the colors on it. So there's a pretty peacock, and of course we've got vanilla. And let me just see if we'll zoom in just a little bit more so you guys can see this beautiful paper so much better. And then we have copper clay here with this fun design. There's two copper clay designs as well as the peacock. And then we've got Moody Mauve. See, it's got like this distressed look to it. Mossy Meadow. And here we have a pretty paisley type pattern with this one. And then another Moody Mauve with a totally different design. Another copper clay. Here's one that's another design that's got like peacock and the mossy meadow on it. And then another mossy, and then a vanilla one with that copper accent. So, and then of course, there's all this fun, neat designs on the back that we have all fallen in love with, right? These sceneries are just fabulous, and there's a new scenery designer paper coming out in the next mini catalog, and you're gonna love it. It's Meandering Meadow, I think is what it's called, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and you're gonna want to order it the first day because I can see it being just as popular as this package of designer paper. So there's 12 sheets in a package, and you're going to get 4 of each of the designs, so it goes really well. So thanks guys for the birthday wishes. So I ended up punching shapes out of my designer paper, and this is all I have left for scraps, okay? I could get 6 punches and some side little bits out of it. But let me give you a few tips on how to punch. If you're going to punch out multiple sheets of this, designer paper is fairly thin, okay? So I find it easier, and this is another good tip for vellum as well. If I do 2 layers at once, it just goes through the punch. It gives the punch just a little bit more to bite into and punch. So I'm just really bringing my punch in and just bring it over to the edge of my paper, and then I'm going to punch. Okay, so we've got 2 designs, and it really punched really easy. And then I wouldn't do more than 2. And then I even we're going to use this part here because our card could even use some of these side pieces here. I just want to make sure I punch that. Okay, so we've got those, and then I'm going to go around to the back side, and I'm going to punch across here, and you're going to get 6 large ones out of here, and then 3 sets of these. Let's just bring this back in, and I'm going to just give this a little trim off. Okay, there's just not a lot of waste using this, and we're gonna, I didn't count up how many cards, but I think I'm going to try and see what I can make from all of these. So I'm going to just go in this way, back it off, and punch across. Okay, and let's do one more now, and then we can do this end one as well. You want to just keep your paper together, keep it tight so so it works. Okay, so we now have 12 designs, 12 shapes in this design and that design to play around with and create a simple and easy card. All right, and I've got these end pieces. There we go. So somebody's going to get one of these cards in the mail. Okay. A couple people will get these cards in the mail. Okay, so that's our punch. We're going to need that punch again later. And now let's create, okay? So we're going to start with a very vanilla card base. Now this is thick vanilla, okay? I love using thick vanilla, and we're going to just kind of, I've already pre-scored it, and let me grab my bone folder out of my drawer here, and let's just give it a little crease. So I'm gonna kind of plan out my card. But maybe we'll do our greeting first, okay? Because that's the center focal point that we're going to do. So, what color? You know what? Let's go with Pretty Peacock. All right, and I'm going to use this little outline stamp here from the Heartfelt Hexagon. So we're going to just stamp that. Just make sure, I got a little bit of smudge there. We're going to just stamp it again. It's just very fine detailed. Let me show you. Can you see I pressed a little bit too hard into the ink? So this one looks really good. Okay, so we've got that, and we'll set that aside, and I think we'll do this. I hope your day is filled with joy, all right? And hopefully, yes, I do. We're gonna do early espresso. Let's do early espresso here. And let's stamp this because I do hope your day is filled with joy. Mine is overflowing. Okay, so let's just set this here. There we go. And okay, I think we're good with stamping. Move that out of the way. There we go. All right. So I had some scrap thick vanilla, so I'm actually gonna I just stamped it on there. It'll give it a little bit more oomph. And then this punch lines up so well with those dots. I love it. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. So I think we're done with that. And let me just do this. Okay, so now we're going to kind of plan out our card. So this is going, oh, you know what? This is going to throw me for a loop because my other card went the other way. So this will be good to do it this way. So we're going to just play around with, so I guess I gotta think. So my pieces are gonna go this way instead. All right, so I'm gonna figure out about how I want these to lay out. Okay, so we're using Moody Mauve, so let's so this is where these little pieces come into play, where we can kind of do this with it. It's kind of like a little mosaic puzzle, right? Okay, has anybody tried this type of card before? It's a great way to use up your scraps. I think we're gonna pull in some Pretty Peacock. All right, there's Pretty Peacock, and I want to like move this over. Just we'll see how this plays out here. And you want a little bit of a space in between. Okay, so we've got that going. So how does this one? I wasn't sure how this would look with vanilla on the vanilla. What do you guys think about that one right there? So thanks, Betty, and welcome. Okay, so let's leave that there for a minute. We can always change it out, and then let's put this Mossy Meadow there, and oh, let's get some copper clay in here, right? We need some copper clay, so let's get that there. And let's see, maybe we'll go with, that's a lot of white. Maybe we'll put this one here, and then get some, here's a different copper clay design. So you guys are getting the idea, right? What you need to do. It's just really playing around with your different designs. So we're filling it in, and let's do a Moody Mauve over here. Do I have that right? Let's see. Yeah, it would go this way. Let's see if this is going to work out. That might be too small. So let's go with this other one. All right, I think that's looking pretty good, but I think I might switch this out and put the Pretty Peacock up there. Do you like this one? Let's see. I love where this is going. Thanks, Bev. And hello, Colleen and Akemi. Thank you. It's not my original idea, but it's so easy. You could do this with another one. This was always great was if you have the old tailor-made punch, it's perfect to go with that. Okay, so we kind of have a layout, right? And let me see if I'm going to pull in my silicone mat here, okay? Let's move that out of the way. So I think I'm going to start with my greeting first because that's where it's all going to be based around. And we need some dimensionals. So let's put some dimensionals on this. And I think the hardest part is figuring out your design. You could just go with 2 or 3 colors and have fun with that. Probably 3 would be ideal, you know. And let's see. So we kind of have an idea, and I would really we really want to try to get this square. Put it on lightly because you could always like readjust, okay? And then I'm going to flip these 2 over and just put a really light layer around on this. And I might even let it dry for a minute, okay? So it becomes like a glue dot. All right, so let's even do this. We can work a couple ahead. And let's see, let's do this one. You know, seal is really intense, you know, so you might find that. So we're gonna not worry about, we're gonna kind of go overboard. And I just want like a hint of color showing, okay? We've got that one, and this one's really gonna go even down there, okay? And then, let me think here, what do I have here? Let's see. Let's put this down here. And sometimes you might want to just twirl it on its side so you can see what you're lining up. I feel like that wasn't the right one. That should have been a Moody Mauve. So what did I do? Here's this one. Okay. So let's do this. Swirl this way. And I shouldn't have put so much glue towards the end. I'm going to kind of fold my card base here so I don't get glue all over the backside. I think this went here, so let's get that on, and then let's put this copper clay here. I think I don't know if I like redid my design differently or what. So that's pretty much the whole thing. Okay, so let me look. Hi Gail, welcome. Hi Susan. Hey, that's a surprise to see you here. Welcome. And you know what? That's going to be off a little bit, but that's okay. And let's go with this over here. So I know I'm not going to do the whole thing, so I'm going to pay attention this time with the glue. And look at this. So Susan is joining me and Mary Pat and I at our annual craft show that's coming up, and I have a screen ready somewheres here. So I will be sharing more details. So if you're local to me, Susan does wonderful floral arrangements and holiday wreaths and stuff. So she's going to be joining us with some of her beautiful stuff in just a few short weeks. But I will include more information about this in my newsletter that hopefully You know what? I got the wrong screen. Hold on. I like this one better. That hopefully will probably go out tomorrow, okay? Because I didn't finish it all this morning. So, okay, so let's finish up this last corner here. But we will have all kinds of fun things for sale, and our friend Lois is going to be joining us with her beautiful watercolored prints that she does. So look at that. So we're going to just trim off all this excess. I'm going to start with the fold first because I got glue there. Okay, where's my little dish? We're going to do this. So all you do is you're going to just trim this off. And if you're making a lot, you could maybe save some of these, depending on what you're doing. You know, it might work out where it's a little piece that could fit somewheres, okay? Some of these might not, but just depends on what you're doing. Okay, so let's just trim this. There we go. We're going to have to take the remover to get all the adhesive off our scissors when we're done here. But I do like the liquid glue, so I could go back and give time for that little bit of wiggle room. So let's finish this off. So definitely, yikes. I've got, this one could definitely be used again. So we're going to do this card one more time because I want to do it on a different, I don't know how it's going to look because I didn't make a sample, but I thought it would be fun to do it on a different card base. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Look how easy that is. But we're not quite done yet. All right, so let's pull in this adhesive remover. If you were lucky enough to have one of these when Stampin' Up! Sold them, these work great to get rid of that excess glue that you have, okay? So we're gonna just get rid of that glue that's on the back here. And if you don't have them, you can find them. I know in our Dollar Tree, they have these for sale. So that's a good way to get it. Okay, so there we go. I hope your day is filled with joy. So we are going to pull in some of the leaves from the Autumn Leaves dies here. And so I meant to die cut more, so I'm like, I hope I have enough colors here to work with. Let's see, maybe this leaf right here. Where do I want to put it? I almost think we're just going to go with one. Gotta look to see. I'm like that. Well, let's see. I didn't plan this out, guys. I think just one. We're gonna just go with one. Okay, so we know this piece here is raised, okay? So I'm kind of looking to see what's gonna go on to the label. So I'm gonna put a little adhesive there, and then we're gonna put some dimensionals on the rest. And let me grab some mini ones, I think. I love having access to both sizes of dimensionals just for this reason. So let's just grab a few minis and grab this. So it is a total good way to use up scrap scale, and welcome. Okay, so here we go. And then, whoops. Okay, I didn't put some glue on here, so let's just add a dab of glue on here. And just do that. And then let's add a linen thread bow. And I didn't grab any bling, okay? I almost think the copper accents is kind of enough bling, but maybe I did. Did I add bling? I didn't grab any bling. So, and I know I have glue dots here on my desk. So let's grab a glue dot here. And we're going to just put a bow right there, right on the end of that leaf. And we'll just give the tails a little trim. All right, so do you think it needs bling? Or if so, what kind of bling would you use? I know. Did I grab? I gotta think about where I would have put it. Here we go. I do have some bling here. So the only bling I thought that might be good is these neutral adhesive back sequins. What do you think about that? These are the copper ones right here. So bling it or no bling? Anybody got a... I'll set that aside and we're going to go on to a second card, okay? Because I wanted to see what it was like with, so simple and easy, simple stamping. But let's see what it's like with a early espresso card base, okay? I think it'll just really add some richness to it. And we are going to go this way with our punched out pieces. So I think we will, let's see, let's go with the pretty peacock again, okay? And let's punch stamp, hopefully, yay. And we'll use this time, let's go with sending you hugs greeting here, okay? Make sure I'm sending you lots of love and hugs. And it's always good to stamp before, all right? We got a little two-tone effect there. And the one thing they have is there is a, you know, I didn't use this. There is a different frame here that kind of might have been good to pop it out. So it's a little different look. So let's punch this out and we will just make sure it's straight and easy. Okay, so I'm going to put this right in the center and I think I'm going to put it right in the center. Let's kind of get a feel. I think definitely get some peacock in here, some mossy meadow, and let's go with this. And we got to get some copper clay, right? And I don't know, maybe we're just going to go like this. Not sure if I like that. Let's do, oh, let's go with this, a different design. See, you can have all kinds of fun, right? Okay, I think I like that. What do you guys think? Thanks, Carol. All right, so let's pop this up. Let me grab my other dimensionals here, which are on my desk somewheres, right? Here we go. I think I have 2 sets floating around here. It doesn't take long for it to get to be messy. Okay, so let's do this. And we will just kind of plop that so it looks straight. Okay, we're going to be hanging that off, so I'm going to be better about not putting too much glue on. And you could really make how far apart you put your pieces, you know, it's totally up to you what you want to do. So did anybody else get snow today? Carol, I know you didn't. Carol is down in hopefully sunshiny Florida, you know, where it's sunny. Hopefully there's sunshine down there and warm temperatures. She left in the nick of time. Okay, here we go. And that looks crooked, but I think it's down and it's gonna stay there. Let's do this. Give it a little twirl here so I can line it up a little better. So this could really be done with a ton of different papers as well. I think the Joy of Christmas designer paper would be beautiful doing this. Even, you know, any of the birthday, the bright and beautiful birthday or designer paper would be beautiful too. Okay, so let's just trim these off, what we got showing, and then maybe we can reuse a few of these, okay? I don't know, definitely not that one. That's too skinny, but we can get this one off. And this one we could definitely reuse. And then let's look at these. Oh, I got glue all over again. The silicone mat is a great thing to have because the glue will not stick to it. So adhere to it, and you can just rub it right off. I'm gonna let that just rub this off. Just rub in one direction too so you don't tear at your paper. There, that feels better. Okay, we're right along there. Okay, the other thing with the remover, I clean all that liquid glue off with this as well. I just open it up and run my adhesive remover on here. Or you could also use some alcohol too, but I don't know, this is just easier. I'm not having to get that bottle out and, you know, a paper towel, but now I don't have any adhesive on there. What do you think? I like the richness. Okay, we need to fill in a few spots, so I'm thinking a copper clay piece there. All right, so let's put some glue on there, just a little bit. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Probably, I'm not sure because, well, Mossy Meadow would go there. So let's grab, yeah, that one's not going to work. I'm going to look in my scrap bin to see what we have here that we can maybe, I don't know if there's a big enough piece here of the Mossy Meadow to kind of use the edge of that punch, because we just need a little bit. Look at that. Okay. All right. Isn't that cool? All right, I think that is going to work. Perfect. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, we're really using up those scraps. Okay, so because we've got pecan, copper, and mossy. Peacock, copper, and mossy. So now let's get a Mossy Meadow there. Let's pull in our scraps again. And let's see. What do we need? A Mossy Meadow. Okay. There's a piece here. And then we're going to need a peacock over there. Let's see if we can make this work. I forgot to put my light on, so hopefully you guys can see everything okay. It's getting dark. I'm not looking forward to the darkness that's going to happen here soon. All right, so another, oh, we've got one of these right here. So let's do that. Turn this around, and I like it with the 3 colors. There's that, and then this, and that. Okay, everybody still with me? You like that card base? Thanks, Kathy. Okay, Sharon had snow. Everybody's got snow. Wet packing snow. Perfect for building a snowman. It is, Kathy. And I can't see what everybody else. That you had no. It snowed really hard here this morning. I was surprised, like almost like a blizzard. But it's not. The ground is too warm yet, so. I mean, it's sticking, but it's also melting. There's a lot of bare spots. Okay, look at this. I'm glad we did espresso. All right. So I have news. So I've had customers asking about a birthday club. I don't have all the details formulated yet, but I will have it when my newsletter goes live. The next edition of my newsletter. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you go to my website, createwithnancy, right here.com, and hit the subscribe button to my newsletter, and fill out the information, and you will be on the next edition. And also, if you're loving any of this stuff and you want to order anything, there is this month's November host code. So I like that. Doesn't that look so rich? Ah, look at compared to the vanilla and that. Wow, cool. Totally different look. I'm sure it'd look good with the peacock, pretty peacock, the mossy meadow. All right, but let's add a leaf to this. All right, we have. I've got that one. Let's see what we have here. I do have like a coppery leaf, but I'm not sure if I like that. Not there anyways. It might look good up there. Can I go like this, you think? Maybe that would look okay. And then even put one down here, maybe. Kind of like it's falling leaves. There's peacock. Yeah, I wish I had cut more leaves out. Yikes. Here's that one. Decisions, right, friends? I don't know if it's the maple leaf that's bothering me or what. I like it there, but let me look to see if I have another. Let's see. I think I like the oak leaf. Let's go with that. Maybe these two oak leaves. Do I have any other ones? Really would have liked a mossy meadow or an early espresso, but I didn't cut it out. All right, so how about the early espresso? Let's go with that. Either that or that. I know, I don't think we can go wrong. We're gonna go with espresso. Okay. Decisions, right? Anybody? I should look at comments to see. You love the different card. Thanks, Colleen and Bev. Okay, so let's go with this. So I'm going to put these two together, okay? So let's just add a little bit of glue there. Here's our glue dot. We'll just kind of put these two together, and I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive there, and okay, here we go. Let's grab these glue dots. And you guys didn't tell me whether we should add any bling to the cards, okay? Let me know about the bling, because it's almost time to bling it up if you think we need it. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. And do I have, here we go. I'd almost like to just do a single bow, but I didn't grab any extra twine, so we're going with the double bow. Let's do this. And we've got our bow there. Give it a little trim. There we go. And I think we're good. Let me put, I didn't even do envelopes. I'm really hitting zero here today. Okay, here's my glue top. Okay, bling. Anybody bling? You like the card base. Okay. Let's see. How would it look with bling? And where would I put it? This is where I have a hard time deciding. I almost think I'm going to leave the bling off. All right. So which one do you like better? Do you like the Early Espresso card base? Or do you like the Very Vanilla card base? So there we go. And here's the one I did earlier as a pre-sample. Let me zoom out for a second. Let me do that. There we go, so you guys can see. So I've got lots of paper left to make lots of cards. So technically, we only use like 4, 5, 6. It takes probably 6 shapes on a card, roughly. So there's those 2 right there, and then here's this one right there. Let's move some stuff out of the way so it looks a little pretty. There we go. So do you like it landscape or portrait? I think they both, you know, they both look unique, don't they? But I think I like the Early Espresso, and I'll be, so I'll try to make I'll make some samples with the different colored card bases, maybe a tad bling by the sentiment. Okay, we'll try one with bling on the sentiment because that might have blinged off. Oh, here we go. Phew, because my other box fell to the floor. All right, Colleen, let's put a little bling. Maybe if we kind of just go like here and here. These are adhesive dots. How's that? Does that look good? So we kind of got our triangle with that. Here, this might look cool. What do you think of that? There. It's kind of uniform, right? How's that for bling? Blinged up. Okay. All right. So let me show you some of my cards today, and also let's talk. I'll talk a little bit about what am I going to say? All right. I gotta grab. So first of all, so this was really cool. One of my friends, she actually incorporated fabric, one of my quilting friends, into her card, and I love it. And then she gave me this awesome Halloween bag with these really fun Halloween ornaments in it as well. So it could be a coaster or something. So these are going to be fun. So stay tuned for that. Okay. That was from my friend Deb. And then we got, this was from my friend Mary. I love her. She had to move out of town, so I don't get to see her anymore, but I'm so glad to see that she's still stamping, and she loves this layout. It's easy for her to put together and do all on her own, so I love that about that. So, and then, oh, this is from my friend Sharon, and she gave me a beautiful bouquet of sunflowers, which I don't know if you can see. They're over here on the shelf. You see them? So yes, so she gave me a beautiful bouquet. That was a surprise of sunflowers. And then this is from my friend Ellen too. So, and then this is from one of my team members, Patty. I loved how she incorporated that scrappy strip in it as well. And this is from my team member, Wendy. I love this. She did a beautiful fun fold. And the yellow just looks so striking with this. This is the Meandering Meadow designer paper that's coming out in January. So beautiful. And I got to show you my husband's. That's one thing he doesn't fail is give me a card. And I got Snoopy this year. Usually he gives me this really, beautiful card, but he said, he changed it up this year and I got Snoopy. And then this just came today. This was from another team member, Mary, and she loves doing fun folds with our team. And so this is kind of like there's a name for it. It's kind of like a cascade window type thing, card. And I love that. So I need to do this. I don't think I've ever done this type of technique before. So that will inspire me with that. And then this is from one of my customers, Sandy. I love it. She used her new mask that she got. Can you see the masking in the background? So she used her new mask. So that's beautiful. I'm glad to see she's using that. And then my team member, Sherry, she dropped this one off today. And you're going to see, she gave me a gift to go along with it. But this chicken set. And look at the chicken feed. She said that was fun to do. And the inside too. So all those corn stalks and everything. So hopefully, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but here, let me go to this, but you gotta see this here. So hopefully, let me get it in the camera. There we go. Do I have this right? It's so hard to get this. I never dreamed I'd grow up to be a crazy chicken lady, but here I am. Here I am killing it. I love it. So we're going to find a spot on the wall for this. So anyway, so it's been fun. But also, I want to share with you, here's a little peek. Oh, and this was from my friend Missy. She dropped this off today as well. So let me go back to, this one. There we go. This one here. I love this little pattern. So this is the segue into the birthday club. So there will be more news about this. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, they did a great job. So it's fun. So birthday card. I'm really going to focus on creating a birthday club card kit. And there'll be a couple ways that you can do it. You can purchase the kit or you can earn it for free. And there'll be more details in my newsletter. But here's a sneak peek of what they're going to look like, okay? So hopefully it's going to come along. It will come along with a sketch. So it'll be a sketch card because I want it to be duplicatable for you. So you can make more than one if you have lots of birthdays that month. So they could be generic or themed for maybe a holiday coming up or something too. So we're this first one for November is going to be the Stack, Cut, and Shuffle. So, and it's definitely the same type of kind of layout. It all depends on how you cut your designer paper and how you cut it. And it kind of comes out. And here we're using that punch again. All right. So I will have more details about that. But I also want to give a little sneak peek as to the first club that you do, the first month that you do the birthday club, you are also going to get a birthday napkin. So when you celebrate, you will have your own napkin to celebrate your birthday month with. So I hope this entices you to participate and to be a part of the club. Hopefully my video hasn't ended and you guys are still here. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. Come back on this Friday at 3 p.m. on YouTube only. Friday is YouTube only day, so come join me there. I think we're going to do more with this autumn designer paper, and hopefully I'll have a chance to make up those other samples as well, because we have a craft show this weekend. That I'm doing with Mary Pat at a local place. So I'll be at Bishop Ledden if you're local, high school. I think it's a high school. So come see us there if you'd like. But hopefully it will all work out. And I so appreciate you joining me today. And make sure you subscribe to my newsletter if you're not a newsletter subscriber. And we will see you on Friday at 3 p.m. for some more Creative Ink. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye. And thank you again for helping me celebrate my birthday.